All right, real quick, y'all. Check this out, y'all.
25. Fredericks Billion dead. June. The founder and executive chairman of FedEx. Former CEO of Dole. Dead. June 9th, 2025. Founder of Leprino Foods. Dead. June 19th, 2025. Bernard Lauder. CEO. Billionaire philanthropist. Dead. June 14th, 2025. Frederick Smith. Former CEO of FedEx. Dead. June 21st, 2025. Billionaire Burton Tansky. Dead. March 16th, 2025. Billionaire Robert Shapiro. Dead. May 2nd, 2025. Former CEO of Hasbro. Alan Hassenfield. Dead. July 8th, 2025. Blackstone executive Wesley LePatner, 43 years old. Dead. July 2025. Junior Bridgman, billionaire. Dead. March 11th, 2025. Joshua Pickles, DoorDash executive. Dead. June 21st, 2025. Milestone CEO. Dead. June 2025. Jim Irsay. Dead. May 21st, 2020.
All right, you get the picture. I'm gonna let it play, but first I gotta get my point across. Now, look, go ahead and watch the movie. I know you. Hopefully, somebody will listen to what I'm saying. There's a movie called Selfless. If you want to know, it's a movie called Selfless. It came out in 2014, 2015, or 2016. One of them years, right? I think it was 2014, 14, 15. It's called Selfless. I forgot the white boy name. He's a good actor. The movie is about these billionaires. I'm going to have to watch it again, too, because I ain't watched it in a while. Funny thing about it, when I went to go see the movie, I was asleep still. I still didn't get it, you know what I'm saying? But now, you know what I'm saying, when I later on, I tell you, man, everything happens within time. When your DNA start to activate, you start to understand what's going on. So, it was a billionaire, right? Dude that had a lot of money. He was dying. He was older, right? He was getting sick. So he switched. He switched bodies, right? You know what I'm saying? They had this funeral and everything, for the old body. You know what I'm saying? You think that person such and such died, but really in all reality, that person didn't die. That person switched bodies and they go on another part of the world, and go and continue to live their life while you think they're dead because, they had a fake funeral. They announced the death on the news or whatever. But in all reality, they're doing it. They're just switching. That's right. They have technology that they can switch your consciousness. No, they don't. Jesus Christ is Lord and Savior. Will somebody execute? Get that motherfucker up out of here. He don't have no right to be up in this damn class. If you want to learn something, you sit your punk ass down and you learn something. Other than that, we're not going to tolerate those outbursts. All right? Then get your punk ass up out of here. If you ain't going to shut up, sit your ass down and learn something. You stuck on your ABCs. We here to learn. You're going to learn today, like Kevin Hart. All right? So, they have technology that they can, switch your consciousness into another body, whatever avatar, whatever sleeve you want, whatever. Clone, whatever you want to call it. You can get another body, just like another car. You don't want the Nissan Altima no more, you can go ahead and get yourself a Challenger, a Mustang, whatever. You know what I mean? If you got the money. And you know in the world, what I'm trying to tell y'all people, ain't no in the world all these billionaires died all of a sudden. You believe this crap if you want to. Just like you believe in Santa Claus. Like the goofy motherfucker over there believing in the Jesus Claus. You know what I'm saying? If you want to believe in the okey doke, okay. That's on you. But this is the this message is for the ones that want the truth. And I know and understand that the truth is a hard pill to swallow. Everybody cannot accept the truth. Alright? So these billionaires are not dying. They got a lot of money. They can get anybody that they want. They can even they can even become a female if they want to. Pretty sure they got that. You know what I'm saying? They could be looking like, Holly Berry or something walking around here. You know what I mean? So don't get caught up in this hype, because I see this video right here is trending on TikTok. I wanted to speak about it. So since Sexy Ass Perky got it, I say, hey, might as well drop that. You know what I'm saying? It's another part too. I'm gonna let this finish playing and see how long she's gonna be repeating these deaths. But I just wanted to give y'all a heads up. These people done already ditched. They probably ditched their old bodies. They got new bodies or whatever. They probably hide under the ground. Don't you know they got civilizations underground? They probably in the moon somewhere. They somewhere. All right? I doubt if they left the firmament. You know what I'm saying? These billionaires are still here. They know. They probably, it might be true that, you know, the Nibiru is on his way or something. I don't know. There's a lot of speculation going on. The Anunnaki is up on the ship, you know, drinking a high sea. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All right? You know what I mean? But they saying that it's supposed to be looking like Independence Day. We're going to look out the window like Will Smith did and look out there and see this big ass spaceship in the sky. I don't know. It's all speculations. But I'm going to tell you this. Something's going on. I tell you that. Something is brewing. I tell you that. You know what I'm saying? And when the world, all these so-called billionaires, CEOs, you know, billionaires dying. Yeah, right. You know, we got crackheads out here in these streets that's on meth, that's on fentanyl, and they still alive. And they getting high every day. You know what I'm saying? Over there leaned up in the corner somewhere. They ain't dying. They still here. They gonna get high, their high gonna come down, they gonna get high again. You know what I'm saying? So you think these billionaires is dropping dead? Not at all, player. Not at all. Alright? This is all this is just something, you know, to distract you.
25. He was the CEO and owner of the Indianapolis Colts. You think all of these are a coincidence?
I was out to dinner and the topic of the CEO in Manhattan came up, and it was said that she obtained the data of all the people who were on Epstein Island. Of course, she was going to utilize it as an upper hand or blackmail. The thing about it is, a man's ambition cannot outweigh his worth. In her case, it's a she. Cheering for CEOs being hit, like actually contracted hits, is not a thing. Russian elites are falling from buildings. You don't see them cheering because they know better. I need you to know better.
Yeah, I did it. I did it. All of it. All of it. Everything you accuse me of, I did that. All of it. So what? So what? What are you going to do about it? Do something. Do something. Do something. What are you going to do? They're all dead. Do something.
So do you guys want to see how they're selling the alleged, because it is a conspiracy theory, smart city gulag to the state of Utah? This is how they're selling it to the public. Watch this.
The point development has come a long way since groundbreaking, but you can't see it because a lot of it has been underground.
Underground utilities, the wet utilities, water, storm drain, sewer.
You're building the foundation for everything that's coming on top.
Correct.
We're hoping to create a new experience for Utahns, right? Something that hasn't been created yet. So we're hoping for high-end retail and dining experiences. You'll have an entertainment venue, but also it'll be very walkable.
Not very many cars.
In fact, a promenade and a river will go right down the middle with the entertainment venue, hundreds of homes and shops.
We are recruiting nationwide to relocate headquarters of some of these tech companies. Right, so this is hopefully going to be the innovation district of Utah.
Talk about developments of the future. They're working with a company to bring air taxis here to the point. Think Uber by helicopter. It could get you to the airport or up and over to Park City in minutes.
Electric helicopters, kind of like a giant drone, will be able to take passengers, take off vertically from this site.
The Uber of the future?
That's right, the Uber of the future.
But that's a real thing.
It is a real thing.
Yes, very real. Think how quickly they can get you there too when they want. Did you guys know this is built right over the Utah State Prison they just demolished? Same exact location. Not that ironic. Who wants to watch the Hunger Games tonight? I do. I'm gonna.
Thank you, X, for the videos.
Put your phone to 4G instead of
Alien mothership that's headed towards Earth and should be here in November. A lot of people have found this story hard to believe, but NASA doesn't. Yes, NASA, which is now calling that interstellar object an interstellar comet, is talking about sending one of their existing probes in the solar system, the Juno probe, to intercept the interstellar comet, interstellar object, alien mothership, whatever you want to call it, by the time it gets to Saturn. Yeah, to Saturn. So NASA's taking this serious. As some of you may know, a Harvard scientist named Avi Loeb said this object may possibly be an alien craft, and it could have ill intent towards the people of the Earth. One of the reasons he believes this isn't just a comet or an asteroid, according to Mr. Loeb and other scientists and astronomers, this object, this massive object, the size of Mount Everest, has changed direction. Yeah, it's changed its direction. And it's on a course towards Earth. So it changed the way it's going to aim to Earth. Mr. Loeb has also said that if this is a massive alien mothership, that he believes there's a possibility it's aiming towards Earth because it's going to attack Earth. And that it's been sending out its own probes towards the Earth and our solar system for at least months now already. So to recap, a Harvard scientist thinks this thing could be an alien ship. NASA themselves have said they will redirect one of their own probes to intercept it. Dozens of astronomers around the world have seen this thing, and all of them agree it's changed direction, unlike any comet or any asteroid. So something is definitely coming sometime in November or December. Whether it stops on Earth or just goes by, we don't know. But this is real, and it's happening. Shabadoo Bushkis, Shabadoo.
796 dead babies were found in a
Well, it looks like he's going to get his wish. The Supreme Court has just made a decision that will rock the Constitution to its absolute core. They have now limited courts' abilities to issue nationwide injunctions when it comes to Trump's executive order on birthright citizenship. What that means is that if you don't currently live in one of the 18 states or 2 cities or 2 organizations that are challenging Trump's birthright citizenship, then your state now has 30 days to issue guidance on how they are going to proceed with stripping you of your citizenship. Within the boundaries of Donald Trump's executive order, of course. Now, I am sure that within the next 30 days, more states will join in challenging Trump's executive order. But for now,
So, I just want to say something real quick. So with this, if this is true, I'm going to let it finish. Matter of fact, go ahead.
the only states where your citizenship is currently safe is New Jersey, California, Massachusetts, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Hawaii, Maine, Maryland, Michigan, Minnesota, Nevada, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Wisconsin. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, either you encourage your states to challenge Donald Trump's executive order, or maybe you might want to consider moving. Because combine this Supreme Court decision along with their decision on allowing for immigrants to be sent off to countries that were not their original countries, that brings Donald Trump one step closer to being able to just ship off any of his enemies anywhere that he wants to send them. And that could be you, whether you like it or not. For now, I want to bid you all a good day, good night.
Everybody needs to.
So there you have it, people. I was trying to tell y'all about this ICE situation. I was telling you that this ICE situation is like really a setup. You know what I mean? Right now, yeah, they're using it to get rid of the illegals, right? You know what I mean? But what if they turn, the table on people? Now, when it comes to this American citizen crap, citizenship, I even though we're all born, maybe I don't know if y'all watching, I was born here. I don't know if anybody, might be some foreigners watching this video. I don't know. But, to be a citizen is to be a slave anyway. You know what I'm saying? So when you classify yourself as a citizen, United States, a citizen of America, of the United States, you classify yourself as a citizen of this corporation. Because remember, like I said once before, and I say it again, America is not a country. America is a corporation built off of capitalism. And you got to understand that you are a corporation as well with your straw man. Your straw man, makes you a corporation. This is the reason why they do, this is how they do business with you. with your all capital letters. When you get the bill in the mail. You know what I'm saying? That is your straw man. That is your corporation. You know what I mean? So like I said, this is all deep. So it just makes you wonder with this situation right here. You know what I'm saying? For all you bots, you know what I'm saying? For all you people that think that, ICE can't, do nothing to you. You might want to think twice. Because remember, even in the Bible, in Revelations, it did say, Jesus did say that they're gonna capture you and persecute you and deliver you up into prisons and jails and stuff. That's what Jesus told your punk ass. But now you don't be reading the Bible. You're not really reading it. You're just playing around. You reading Psalm 91 over and over and over. You know what I'm saying? You're not really dissecting those scriptures from Genesis to Revelations. You know what I'm saying? You're not really doing it. You're not tuning your punk ass to Gang Stalking Simulation. You're not getting no information. You know what I'm saying? You just want to sit back and watch, the gang stalking videos that I got the people just, chasing me around. But when I drop this knowledge and information, these videos don't be getting no views. You just want to see the red cars riding up and down the street, red and white cars. You know what I'm saying? You want to see, all the silly shit. You know what I'm saying? But this is very, very informative. And you need to know this. You know what I mean? Because like he said, like the black brother right here said, he was talking about the Constitution is at risk. I told people that the Constitution already happened, eradicated. It's over. You know what I'm saying? The moment I realized I was a target individual, it already been eradicated. So if they can do things like this, if they can torture their own American citizens, I'm American. I'm considered to be an American citizen, right? By contract, right? But if they can under the table torture people without their consent, right? Because we're all slaves, by contract, right? And this is all swept up under the rug, mixed up with that human trafficking bull crap with this Havana syndrome and all this mental illness crap. This is what's going on here in America. It's already known that the governments then already turned their backs on the so-called American citizens. It's already known. So if you don't know that by now, then you just goofy. You haven't been doing your homework. You haven't been studying to show that self-approve. You know what I'm saying? You've been lollygagging. You've been watching Jimmy Swagger and them. You know what I mean? So Creflo Dollar, they're rich. They're not going to tell you that them people not going to tell you the truth. They can't tell you the truth. They can't talk to you like how I'm talking to you. You don't think they know? They know this stuff. You know what I'm saying? But most of them big mega preachers, they probably all just cloned out anyway. They got batteries in their backs. They're not even real. They're not even authentic. They're not going to give you the information I'm giving you. You see what I'm saying? So you need to think about this. You need to take heed to the words that's coming out of my mouth. You know what I mean? And then I was watching Cash Jordan. Cash Jordan is all excited, because, he see ICE is out there grabbing up the illegals. But see, Cash Jordan is look, no disrespect to Cash Jordan and all, but at the end of the day, he's still a goofball because he still believe in the citizen. He still believe in the system. He don't see that we're in trouble. He don't see that this is martial law. He don't see that the American citizens are in great danger right now. You know what I'm saying? To put it in a nutshell, the American citizens are in great danger. And he think that it's all good. He think that, let's grip up the ICE. Let ICE do the work. But, what if ICE come and grip you up? With that being said, y'all, we out.